All right, so you have thick hair and you don't want to use thinning shears and you don't know what to do. You've tried a million things and you keep focusing on getting rid of weight on the top layer of your hair. But sometimes the weight is actually underneath, meaning it's down in through this section, in through here towards the bottom. So here's a technique, and this is a bit more advanced, but if you have a good pair of hair cutting shears, and these are my own, I sell these on my website, shop.TheSalonGuy.com. What you can do is a technique that removes weight from the inside out, all right? For example, let's just say you take a clump of hair, and the best way to do this is on dry hair. Trust me when I tell you, because you can feel the weight the best when the hair is dry. You're gonna take your shears like this, and what you're going to do is a technique called slide cutting, which means that you're gonna lightly close the blade like this. Not all the way, you don't wanna chomp a whole section. You're going to actually feel the hair and you're gonna feel resistance. And what you're going to do is you're going to, don't go to the scalp because you don't wanna cut the hair in the scalp, but you're gonna go probably a little bit up and you're gonna lightly use the thumb like this. Lightly close the thumb and you're going to glide up, and you can see what's happening. Just a little bit of hair is going to be removed underneath, all right? Again, what you want to do is you want to feel where the hair is the heaviest, and this is going to be a technique that is all about feel. And the longer the hair is, the more you're going to want to come from underneath this way. Let's go on this side. So this mannequin, for example, let's just say you have a haircut where the hair just all comes over on this side. So let's take all this hair and you're gonna feel where that bulk is. Then you're going to use a technique and you're going to slide cut underneath the section. And you're gonna work it all the way up until you start to remove some of that excess weight. Okay, now it really depends on the haircut that you have, because sometimes you may have a lot of shorter pieces to begin with, and you're really just focusing on where the hair is actually the heaviest. Here's another example. So the hair is maybe a bit heavy in the sides here, and it's a bit bulky. So what we're gonna do is on dry hair, I'm gonna just take the shear and work from underneath and just carve out some of that excess weight. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna help have that hair on top of that section just lay a bit flatter to the head like this. It's something that's going to take practice. It's more about the technique of utilizing the thumb like this. Remember, you don't want to chomp in. It's better to have this open as much as you can, and then once you feel that pressure, lightly work the thumb and glide. You're going to feel a little resistance in your hair. You're going to feel like, well, this feels like it's scraping the weight off. Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to do. And then as you get better with this, and if you're a professional, this is a must-know technique. As you get better and better with this, you know, you're gonna be able to really sculpt and shape your hair and remove some of that excess weight. The best way to do this, in my opinion, is on freshly washed hair, hair that has no product in it. This hair has a lot of product in it, but I'm just doing this to show you as an example, but because I can do this fairly easily. But for you, if you're new to doing this, make sure your hair has no resistance in it. You can wash it, then blow dry it fully, and then you can really start to feel where that bulk and that weight is. And this really works well on men's hair, women's hair, it doesn't really matter. The hair could be longer, it could be shorter, you can have layers, you know, and you're gonna kind of slide cut from underneath. And it's a great technique that is gonna help you remove some of that excess weight and some of that excess bulk in your hair.